Hello Crafty Crocheters, welcome back to my channel, GS Crochet. I hope you're having a fantastic day and are safe and healthy. This week I will show you how to crochet a simple clutch using the Suzette Stitch. This stitch is really simple to do and I'll show you how to do it step by step. You can make this clutch whatever size you want. In this video I will be doing a small clutch about 7 inches in width. If you would like to watch the video I did a while back using the Suzette Stitch for a beanie, I will leave that video in the description box below. For this clutch you'll need scissors, yarn, a darning needle, a hook, some stitch markers, and a button. Now that's all out of the way, you can grab your tea, a cozy blanket, and let's begin. To start off your clutch, you're going to make a slip knot, and you're going to start chaining. To chain, you're going to wrap the yarn around your hook like so, and pull through. You're going to make a chain with an uneven amount of chains, so like 25, 23, or 21. For this video, I'm going to do 23 chains. Once you have your chains, you're going to start doing the Suzette Stitch. So you're going to skip the very first chain and you're going to start working into the second chain. You're going to start off by making one single crochet into the second chain from the hook, and into that same stitch you're going to do one double crochet. Then you're going to skip the next chain and work into the one after that. Insert your hook into that chain and do one single crochet and one double crochet into that same stitch. You're going to once again skip the next chain and work into the one after that. And into that chain you're going to do one single crochet and one double crochet. So you're going to continue skipping a chain and working one single crochet and one double crochet into the one after that. Continue until you get to the very end. Once you get to the very end, you should have one chain left over. Into that chain, you're going to be placing one single crochet. And now you're going to chain one and turn your work. Now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be working into the single crochets only. We're not going to be working into the double crochets. So find your first single crochet, and into that one you're going to do one single crochet and one double crochet. Find your next single crochet, and into that one you're going to do one single crochet and one double crochet. So the Suzette Stitch is just one single crochet and one double crochet into the same stitch. So into each single crochet stitch in the previous round, you're going to be doing one single and one double. Continue doing this until you get to the very end. Once you get to the very end, into the last single crochet, you're just going to be placing one single crochet. And then you're going to chain one. And now you're going to turn your work. And into that same single crochet that we did, we're going to be doing one single and one double. And now you're going to find your next single crochet and do one single crochet and one double crochet. You should notice that you're always skipping a stitch. That stitch should be the double crochet and you should be working into the single crochet. Continue doing this until you get to the very end. Once you get to the very end, into the last single crochet, you're going to be doing one single crochet. And now you're going to chain one And now you're going to repeat these steps until you get your desired length. Your length should fold 3 ways, which I will show you soon. So in every single crochet, you're just going to be placing a single crochet and a double crochet. And in the last single crochet, you will only do 1 single crochet. And then you will chain 1 and repeat. And I'll meet you at the end once I get to my desired length. I've just finished my rounds and this is how it should look like. And now I'm going to show you how to fold it. You can either fold it the first way, which is like this, or you can fold it the second way, which is like this. For this video, I'm going to fold it the first way. And now I'm just going to finish off my last row of my Suzette stitch by finishing off with a single crochet. And now I'm going to chain 1. And now we're going to do a row of single crochet. So in each stitch, just place 1 single crochet until you get to the very end. At the very end, place your final single crochet and chain 1. And now what you're going to do is you're going to count your stitches and find your middle stitch. You should have an uneven number, so you can either count outwards in to find your middle stitch, and if you would like, you can place a stitch marker in that stitch. We're not going to be working into that stitch. And now we're going to do single crochets until we get to our center stitch. Once we get to our center stitch, we're going to chain 3. Skip your center stitch and single crochet into the next stitch. Continue single crocheting until you get to the very end. At the end of the row, chain 1 and turn. You can leave it like that if you'd like, but for this video I'm going to do 1 more round. So for this next one, you're going to do single crochets until you get to your chain 3 space. At your chain 3 space, you're going to place 3 single crochets into that loop. And then you're going to continue single crocheting until you get to the very end. At the very end, place your final single crochet and chain 1. And now you can snip off. And now we're going to work on our sewing. So first you're going to place a stitch marker where your button is supposed to be. And now you're going to get your darning needle ready. And you're going to place a stitch marker where your stitches should end. Now this is not necessary, but you can if you want to. Now you're going to get your darning needle and start stitching. I personally like stitching from the bottom up so the stitches aren't noticeable, but you can do it whatever way you'd like. And now you're just going to stitch back and forth on both sides until you get to your stitch marker. And then you can just fasten it off, and then snip it off. And now you're going to grab your button and flip your work inside out and place your button where your stitch marker was, and then sew it in place. And now you have your little clutch. If your stitches seem to look a little rough, that's fine, because once you use it a few times, the stitches become less noticeable. Anyway, thank you for watching this week's video. Let me know what you would like to see next. If you want, you can go follow me on my crochet Instagram, which I will leave in the description box below, along with the Suzette Stitch beanie tutorial. If you have any questions for me about this tutorial, please leave it in the comments down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you next week. Bye!